I'm Andrew Ettinger, and I'm here to call bullshit on agencies. Let me preface this by saying there are some good actors in the field, but what we're looking at now is the lack of transparency with marketing agencies and marketing agencies doing things that are in your best interests. My experience is that we used to deal with people who worked for a television company or a radio company, and what they would do is leave the television studio with one or two huge clients to build their portfolio off of, and they would charge the client 15% or get a 15% rebate from the television studio or the radio company. Obviously, in 2008, there was this big transition where the economy exploded and digital just absolutely blew up. And so everybody became an expert in digital marketing. What's fascinating to me is how I see companies switching agencies year over year, but they're still buying the radio, they're still buying the same television, and they're still doing the same digital, and they're expecting different results. There is no such thing as different results. If people were so good at being digital experts, I wouldn't be getting 1,000 emails a day asking me if I need lead generation. They would actually be in a business where they were using the lead generation to generate leads for themselves. When you're buying unlimited inventory, how is it possible that an agency can let you buy whatever you want, as many displays as you want, as many impressions as you want? There's millions and millions of agencies selling to millions of different clients, all offering them the same inventory. How can you guarantee that people are going to watch your display? It's called fake traffic. They say up to 37% of the people who visit your website are bots. Now, what are bots? Bots are people who are sent to your website to show that you got the traffic, to shows that people stayed on your website, and they're not going to question it because bot traffic is a lot cheaper than regular traffic. The other way they do it is with click fraud, where something pops up on your screen and you go to press an X or something, and that's counted as a view. And the client is going to their Google Analytics and they're seeing, wow, this person came to my website, they stayed on the website for this long, but in actuality, it's not a purchaser. Also, about a third of the ads that are being shown to you as we visited your website is actually pop-up blocked. So 33% of those ads aren't getting to you. The other thing is that when you sign a contract with an agency, does the agency have the responsibility to be transparent with you? Now, I believe they do, but I've never seen an agency contract that tells you there's a kickback. So if I buy $1 million worth of inventory from an agency, there's anywhere between a 25 and 40% kickback, depending on the amount of money you spend and where you spend it. So these agencies have an ulterior motive to use certain companies to send you the traffic because you're getting this kickback. Does the agency have a responsibility to rebate that money to you? Yes, but they don't. Radio and television, I still believe, are magnificent ways to hit a large amount of people for a low price point. Like with direct mail, it's more frequency over reach. You're hitting a designated area. You want to create efficiency. You want to create a brand for yourself, an ROI, something that you're getting that return right now. So that's the great thing television, radio, and direct mail do for you. I've never actually seen an online company grow a brand that is synonymous by doing online advertising. If anything, most of the major online advertisers are huge proponents of traditional media in the sense of radio, television, direct mail, etc. My biggest skepticism comes with the digital marketing. And it's not to say digital marketing doesn't work. It just means that there's so many bad actors out there that finding the right person is a needle in the haystack. For me to find somebody to do any sort of digital marketing that I wanted to do, I had to go to 20, 30, 40 people just to find somebody who I believe is doing the right thing for me. But I don't know, because I get a Google Analytics dashboard, I get to look at it, but I don't know what that web traffic is. I don't know where it's coming from. These agencies are widely known. I could name 15 companies between Uber and Procter & Gamble, Johnson & Johnson, who have brought their marketing in-house because they've all found this out for themselves. There's a kickback from the media supplier to the agencies. The question is, how many of you have ever heard your agency come back to you and tell you that we're getting this money back, and so your ads are cheaper. Do they have to tell you that? Probably not. Morally, ethically, they should, but that's not in their best interest. I'm Andrew Ettinger, and I'm here to call bullshit on agencies.